Trini Madman Saga Part to a Next Person Speaks app.
My people of Trinidad and Tobago, let me talk. So I hear Trinidad Madman, aka Super Pink, DJ Pink, whatever he was called before. So I hear he pretending that he dead now. Wasn't he pretending that he got dead a few weeks ago, a few months ago, when they say he got shot in Malabar? And then I see him on a live a couple times. I see him on a couple lives talking, bringing tea, bringing sauce, juice, whatever they calling it now, information on other people, but he can't bring information on himself. What I want to know is, who is the gatekeeper on the law regarding what Super Pink is doing to women of Trinidad and Tobago? When it was done to me a couple years ago, I plastered it all over social media. I made a video, I made posts, I put up screenshots. A lot of women came on my inbox and said they too were victimized by DJ Pink, aka Trinidad Madman. A lot of people don't want to come forward. I don't know why. It's a culture in Trinidad that pedophile and anything concerning abuse is a secret, and nobody wants to say nothing, and nobody wants to tell nobody, and nobody wants to make a big deal about it. First of all, Trinidad Madman impersonating people. It is illegal to impersonate people, especially police officers and people in certain authority. He impersonating people. Second of all, I understand he's starting to mess with children. He's starting to mess with children. Where are these children parents? Why you all not coming out and speaking about it? When I call the police, when he called me, terrorizing me all hours of the night, calling and jerking off, sending messages, asking for other people's information, pretending to be other people. He is also a stalker, and being a stalker is illegal. That is a crime. So it's illegal to follow somebody physically in Trinidad and Tobago, but it's not illegal to stalk somebody on social media or on the internet. Everybody go and look at people's pages and stuff like that. Would you call that stalking? We just say, oh, I was stalking this person. That is not stalking. What Super Pink, DJ Pink, Trinidad Madman as they call him, as he call himself, is doing, is stalking people. And then on top of that, he's committing sexual indecency by exposing himself to people on camera. I don't understand, because when I called the police about it back then, they told me the crime laws, the cyberspace crime laws is not the same as physical laws. And I guess the only evidence they could have is probably somebody catching him in the act, and that is why I didn't block him when he called me, because I wanted to catch him so I can have evidence, because I know how evidence works. It's been years this man has been doing this. Now he's pretending to be dead, lie down in a coffin, and everybody laugh. He's a real madman, eh? He's a real man. Let me tell you something. I have mental illness in my family. Mental illness is real, and mental illness is not a joke. You see, Super Pink, what he doing, he know damn well what he's doing, and he's conscious of what he's doing. And because he's getting away with it, he's continuing to do it. And everybody always seems to think because something is not seen, unless it's a physical thing that's affecting you, it's not a big deal. So when people terrorizing you, calling you in the middle of the night, sexually harassing you over the internet, apparently, that no big deal. That no big deal. That is very disturbing. And people who could do those things just push and push and push, and they will always keep on trying to push the limit to see how far they can go before they get catch. When I talked to him the last time, I tell him, you will mess with the wrong man child, the wrong man wife, the wrong man woman, the wrong man mother. and they will see you and beat your ass. But at the end of the day, come on, when is the laws going to change in Trinidad regarding cyber crimes? Because this is a cyber crime on multiple levels. He's impersonating people, he's stalking people, and he's committing a sexual act, an indecent sexual act. And if it is he doing it to children now, like how far does it have to go? He have to physically affect somebody for the police to do something about it, or for the law to do something about it? I don't live in Trinidad, I live in the US. So all I could have done was call the police. They tell me I had to come in to make a report, but basically nothing would be done about it. And this is why a lot of people don't want to speak out. So something has to do regarding the laws changing for cyber security. Trinidad and Tobago have to learn to protect women. Too many women go missing. Too many women get raped. Too many women get killed. And then everybody talk about it for a few days and then it go away. But it's people with sick mentality, like Trinidad madman, that do the things that he doing. And so when he put up a video with him in a tongues, jerking off, as part as a music, quote unquote music video, it's no big deal. Everybody laugh, keep. It's so funny. And the saddest part is women who support the Super Pink, DJ Pink, Orion Blanc, that is his real name, and Trinidad Madman. It's women supporting this crap. Supporting a man, music, when he's a pedophile and interfering with women and children for years. When is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? When are you all going to highlight the foolishness that this man continue to do? This man is calling people all hours in the middle of the night, jerking off, after pretending to be somebody else and getting somebody else's number, pretending to be this person's friend, getting somebody else's phone number, and then when he get the number, he go in and harass that other person. So he have a whole network of women to terrorize. What is the people in authority doing about this? And why aren't more people speaking up about it? It happened to me years ago and I'm still pissed off. Whenever I see him on any platform, I just go in the comment section and speak on what it is he do. Does anybody respond? No. Everybody too busy laughing at the sick, disgusting type of music that he say he have. What he calling music? A sort of sexual indecency. And this has nothing to do with carnival and carnival song and what carnival time and women walk around. This have nothing to do with that. This man is terrorizing women. And people are supporting it. Right now I hear somebody looking for him, so now you pretending he's there, take out a picture of yourself, lie down in a coffin, in a suit. I don't know how true that is. But what I'm saying is, people need to speak out on this. If you have been a victim of Super Pink, DJ Pink, Orion Blanc, Trinidad Madman, please inbox me. I'm going to do another live and have people come on and talk about it. And maybe it will reach in the right hand for the authorities, the legal authorities in Trinidad and Tobago to do something about what this man is doing to women of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm not even in Trinidad and Tobago and I'm affected. Not only did he call me, he called a couple of my friends, right? Because when he called pretending to be one of my friend's wife and asked him for my other friend number, I messaged my friend and asked her first if it's okay to give the number. And after I give the number, then she telling me this person called her and doing her the same thing. And it's only when I investigate I realize what it is this man is doing. When I posted about it a few years ago, multiple women came and inboxed me and told me their experience. He even pulled a gun. One said she pulled a gun on him. He pulled a gun on her, I'm sorry. One woman said he pulled a gun on her And one of the phones he was using was her phone because she lost her phone. He was working taxi. This man was a DJ playing music and being a PH driver, dropping women home after partying in a club. Imagine a woman, she head nice, she drinks some alcohol, and he carrying her home as a taxi driver. Who knows what he's doing and not doing to women and children? It's time this thing stop. And for all who entertaining Trinidad Madman on the platform and making Trinidad Madman feel like he's somebody that is so popular, he's a sick man. He's sick mentally and he's terrorizing women. And you all need to use your platform to talk about it and to highlight it so that the laws and the people in the authority could do something about it. A cyber crime is still a crime. And if you could terrorize women sexually over the internet, you could do it in person too. And especially if you're doing it to children. I understand some people don't want to come forward because obviously, according to the messages he's sending, oh, somebody pretending to be your friend and saying that some man paid them to play with themselves on the internet. So when these women, some of these women go and play with themselves on the internet, he recording it, screenshotting it, and then using it to blackmail them. That also is a crime. It needs to stop. And you see the fact that I was affected, I never stop highlighting what it is he does. But it's time Trinidad and Trinidadians stop hiding and defending pedophiles and people with sick mentality who harassing people sexually. It is very upsetting because what you're all leaving for your younger children not coming up to have to deal with this sicko. Yes, you doing this and nobody can pass up to you. Now you want to pretend you're dead because somebody probably wants to beat your ass. If Trinidad Madman dead, how come nobody else is saying nothing about it? I have screenshots of a few months ago. Somebody saying he gets shoot and this and that and the other. All he doing is trying to stage something happen to him so that people will lay low. I don't wish that on him, but I find the law should be put in place regarding cyber crimes. And it needs to stop. Time to put a stop to this Trinidad and Tobago. Too many women getting raped and killed and disappearing. That is people with sick mentality who doing that. People with sick mentality like Trinidad Madman, aka DJ Pink, aka Super Pink, aka Orion LeBlanc. That is the end of my rant. Like I say, if you've been a victim of Super Pink, DJ Pink, Orion, Trinidad Madman, the reason he changed the name to Trinidad Madman is because I was plastering his information all over the internet. And every platform he went on, I was going to comment about it. So somebody gave him the idea to rebrand. So he rebranded from DJ Pink to Trinidad Madman. Stop entertaining and being a gatekeeper for this man and protecting him from the foolishness that he's doing to the women of Trinidad and Tobago. Women, let's bring generation forth. It's women who just give birth to our generations to come. And you all just have people messing with the women of Trinidad and Tobago and not doing nothing about it. And if you're being messed with and you're keeping it a secret and not saying nothing, shame on you. When I was about 8 years old, a man tried to mess with me. I used to see him messing with some other children in the neighborhood. And I said something about it. Everybody was like, just stay away from him. Nobody really did nothing about it. I was 31 years old when he was arrested for messing with another 8-year-old. I think she was 8. I cried for days to study how many other children during those years, from the time I was 8 years old until 31, that he probably messed with because nobody did nothing about it. I understand Trinidad Madman is interfering with children now. You all need to protect your children too. Stand up for your children. Let the laws change. It have things to do to change laws and to make amendment to laws. Stop sitting back and allowing people who are sick mentally. Everybody saying, oh, he mad, he mad. I have mental illness in my family. Mental illness is real, and I can tell you, people who are mentally ill on that level don't go around messing with nobody. That is another type of mental illness that he has, but it's not because, oh, he mad, he mad. He know damn well what he's doing. And the law needs to put a stop to him. I wouldn't encourage nobody to damage him. The law needs to change. That's the end of my rant. Because I'm sick and tired of this man doing his foolishness and messing with women and messing with children, and it's just being swept under the rug year after year after year after year. You know how many men this man harassed and terrorized? Some people might say, oh, he's joking on the internet. How bad that is. It is sick. And if he could do it on the internet, he will end up doing it in person because he's not being stopped. Inbox me if you all been harassed by Trinidad Madman, because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop highlighting it until he stops. And he wouldn't stop unless the law put a stop to him. Somebody else might put a stop to him, but I wouldn't entertain that and I wouldn't encourage that. The law is supposed to be there in place for a purpose, and there could be amendment to laws. Let us try to find out how the laws could be amended regarding the cyber security laws in Trinidad and Tobago to stop pedophiles and people who harassing women sexually in Trinidad and Tobago.